When I was first starting, like I didn't have money to hire people, so you just learn how to do things, and that's the first reason, was out of necessity. But now that I can hire lots of people, I still like to have a hand in everything because I really care about the art. So if that makes me a control freak, that's fine. I love my work, so that's why I'm involved in everything. Hey, what's up? My name is Em. I am an artist, producer, singer, songwriter, and boss bitch.
Oh, I hung with you and I hunger too. Then I prayed to you and I was fed up. Then I offered you what I offered truth. Gave my blood to you and I was bled up.
I'm rolling out Sapphire, which is my third mixtape in a set of 3. So I have Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. And Sapphire is dropping 1 song at a time right now, which I'm really excited about. And I'm excited for the whole trilogy to finally be out as a set. I think that's gonna be dope. I'm also dropping music videos that tell the whole story of Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, and eventually Diamond. And those videos are dropping right now. They're called Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. So I'm really psyched for those. I was asleep one night and I just woke up wide awake in the middle of the night, and I was like, I'm supposed to do mixtapes and I'm gonna call them Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. And I called my friends Taylor and Zoe, who I create everything with, and I just said, you guys, I want to do these mixtapes, what do you think? And they were like, sounds dumb. So I let it go for like a year because I trust their opinion. And I just kept seeing it everywhere, like everywhere I went, I kept seeing things related to the idea, and I just kept getting more and more. It was like the universe was forcing me to do it almost. Like I just felt like, okay, I have to do this because I can't escape all the signs that I'm supposed to do this. And then it evolved. Like originally I was just gonna put out the mixtapes and name them that, and that would be it. And then it evolved into characters, and then it evolved into a story. And then I found it really gratifying to start like weaving my own story into the story of the characters and sort of like tell my story through metaphors. I thought that would be kind of cool. Well, we're on the topic. Here's the dumbest things that men in the music industry have said to me. Wow, this song is really incredible. Who did the production? I did. Oh, well, the song's okay. I guess we'll have to find somebody to reproduce it. Wait, you want 50% of the money for doing 50% of the work? Yeah, I play the guitar and the piano, and I'm classically trained on a bunch of instruments. Oh, well, you know, women can't really play guitar because their hands are like a lot smaller than men's, so they're usually not able to get very good. Okay, but who actually writes your songs? And who actually produces for you? I have like a love-hate relationship with social media because I really just want to perform, and I think it's so important to like spend time rehearsing and spend time growing your craft and like trying to become great at the real craft, and maybe not learning like every marketing tip ever about social platforms. So I'm on there for sure. I communicate with my fans all the time, and I found it to be really special, the relationship and the bond that we've been able to build. But yeah, some days I'm like, I'd rather be in a practice room, you know?
Look at you, looking for a way out from what you have done. Once again, you have played the victim, and I'm the villain.
Well, I spent 2020 making my visual project, so I was super swamped doing that. And I think that's usually how I respond to, what's the word I'm looking for?
The end of the world.
Yeah, like when things get hard, I get focused and I just like dive into my work, and that's always been a coping mechanism for me. So out of necessity, I know how to do so many things. So when it's like, oh, your producer, you can't work with your producer, and your song co-writers are busy and everyone's busy, it's like, well, I know how to do everything. Like I don't have to sit with a video editor because I'm a great video editor, or I don't have to call my producer and freak out because I have Logic and I'm a great producer. So it's like I've really like worked on so many skills now that it wasn't a big deal for me, I think, as much as it was for some other artists. So I'm really fortunate that I was like set up well for 2020, I think. I'm really excited. I can't wait to perform. I'm working on my show now, I'm revamping it. I don't want to say too much because it's still in the works, but yeah, I'm working really hard on my show. I think it's going to be special.
Sacrifice, kill my pride. Woman in the mirror saying, who am I?
The next video, Vice, is really dope. It's the second part of the story, and I think I'm just curious to see how people interpret things and how many Easter eggs they find, because there's like a lot of Easter eggs, which I'm excited for. And I'm curious to see if they put together like the secret inspiration of the project, which I don't know if they will or not. We'll have to see. And the songs, like the music that's dropping, is really special to me. I have one song dropping called Strangers that I'm really excited about, that I worked on for 10 years. I've had that song. So I'm finally releasing it, and I'm excited to let it go into the world. Hey, what's up? I'm Em, and you have just been buzzed.